welcome back to my channel. Today I have a different video for you today. I'm going to be doing a story time while also having a McDonald's mukbang. So I just wanted to have something to where we can just sit and talk and have a good old time. This is my handy dandy smiley face cup, and we love him. Alright, let's just get started. Okay, so when I was growing up, like, I don't know if y'all believe in paranormal stuff or whatever, but my whole family does, because let's face it, we're freaking weird, okay? That's just how we are. Now, growing up, my dad was always taking me to, like, ghost hunting and taking me to cemeteries and, like, oh, let's go find a ghost. You know, that's just how we are. Growing up, all my friends were like, oh my god, your dad's the coolest, your family's the coolest, like, this is so much fun. And for me, it was just something that was just every day, you know, like, it wasn't really something big to me. But, like, I've had a few paranormal experiences, and, like, they're not fun, okay? Like, I know, like, a lot of skeptics are probably going to watch this video, and they're going to be like, a ghost? Liar. So, but honestly, everything that I'm about to tell you guys is 100% true, and, you know, believe it or not, that's just the best way that I can put it. There's one specific time I remember vividly where my dad picked me up from 6th grade, and he was literally, the first thing he said to me when I got in the car was, you want to go find a ghost? And I'm just like, sure, you know, like, whatever, let's go. We went to this house, like, down my street. Now, mind y'all, on the way there, my dad's telling me this story. It could be like bullcrap, I don't know, but he was telling me this story about how this lady basically, like, killed herself, and because her baby died, and so she threw the baby down the well, and she went crazy, then threw herself down the well, and apparently you can, like, still hear her crying and all this other stuff. I was like, bullhickey, you know? So we pull into this yard. We pull into this giant yard, and it still has, like, baby toys and stuff in it. So I'm like, what the heck? The house is a little bit, you know, condemned. Good to be honest. So we walk in this house, and it's just trashed. I mean, it is utterly trashed. I look at my dad, and I'm like, this place looks like crap, you know? And I'm not kidding. We weren't in the house for maybe 5 minutes, and then maybe 5 seconds after I said that, this blood-curdling scream comes from upstairs, and I'm like, oh, fade out, you know? I just run. That's the first thing that I thought of, was just bolt, you know? All I do is just start running towards this daggum truck. I was like, I didn't even look back. I was just run. And then once I get in the truck, I sit in the seat, and I'm just locking every door, and I'm screaming. I'm honking the horn, like, Daddy, come on, and my dad's, like, nowhere to be found. So I'm like, oh my god, this ghost killed him. He's done. I'm an orphan, you know? All of a sudden, my dad comes hightailing it out of there with a doorknob from the house. Why? Because my dad's a psychopath, and my dad likes to have, like, weird mementos from stuff. So he just thought, yeah, let's just take something from the haunted house that could follow us and, you know, potentially become an exorcism. Fantastic, Dad. He put it on this, like, walking stick. And I'm not kidding. I don't know if it was the same ghost or whatever. I don't know if it was a ghost period. I don't know. But we started having, like, weird stuff happen around the house. So me and my dad were sitting in the living room at 3 in the morning, and all of a sudden you hear, like, the cabinet in the kitchen, it goes, like, it just opens. I look at my dad, and I'm like, did that just happen? And then, not even a little bit after I said that, it slammed shut, like it's, like it shuts. I get up, and my dad gets up, and we just run outside. Like, we didn't go in the house for like a good 2 hours. I'm not kidding. Like, it was terrifying. There was another time shortly after that, I'm laying in my room, and my dad was in the living room watching TV, because since my dad's a musician, he was so used to staying up late. So it's like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, something like that. And I heard him come in from a gig, and he's sitting down and he's watching TV, and all of a sudden I feel something sit on the end of my bed. I don't know why, but I literally just go, Daddy, go in your own room. Like, that's what I just said. I was like, Daddy, go in your own room. And I hear my dad from the living room go, I'm in the living room, I'm not in your room. I was too scared to move. Like, I don't know if it was sleep paralysis, I don't know, but I was so scared to move. And then I hear my dad coming from the living room into my room, and then that's when it lifted up. And that's when I was like, oh my God. Like, I was freaking out. I was crying. My dad's like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm in my bed. You know, like, I'm a poo nanny. You know, I'm freaking out. And that was just, I don't know if that was like the scariest paranormal thing that I've experienced, but it was like, I don't know. It was just weird because it was so close to me. You know, like, it was right there. And I'm trying to sleep. I can hear my dad freaking watching Family Guy, and all of a sudden just something sits on my bed. Like, that's not normal. Like, you can't convince me that's normal. My dad has had a lot of paranormal, like, experience. Because he's just not scared of anything. He just does what he wants to when he wants to. And if a ghost kills him, that's how he goes. That's just his mindset, I guess. He's a wreck. I mean, is it normal for you to take your 12-year-old daughter ghost hunting? No, but is it fun? Oddly. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun. The only friend that I think will go with me now is Alexis. Because my boyfriend won't come with me, and nobody else will come with me. But Alexis, she's always down for something like that. I remember I wrote a little short story over like a cat that I saw in a cemetery one time. Ended up winning first place, and everybody thought it was like fiction. That was not fiction. It was so creepy. Like, this cat followed me and my dad through the cemetery for like an hour. The cat then like followed us, and then just kind of, well, it had us follow it more so. And we reached this like grave, and it just lays on top of it. And I was like, what in the world? And I look on her little collar, because I was like, oh yeah, we'll just take her home. Because it was a beautiful cat. It was a white, fluffy, like Maine Coon looking cat. I was like, we'll take her home. And we'll take her to like her owner or whatever. So we look on her tag, and it says, property of Molly Bell. And it had like an address underneath it. That's when my dad was like, look at this gravestone. So I look up, and sure enough, the grave that the cat was laying on was Molly Bell's. And I was like, time to go home. I've not stepped foot in that cemetery since. Like, it just creeps me out too much, you know? I loved having that kind of childhood, because my dad really wasn't afraid to, you know, show me, you know, what is in this world, what is beyond, you know, like, he wasn't scared. He wanted me to experience that, to have some kind of knowledge with it. But it doesn't matter how much knowledge I have with it. I work third shift at a hotel by myself, and if the lights are off for 5 minutes, I'll about pee myself. It's just, I don't know. It's just, it's scary. We have stuff happen here all the time, and it's scary. Like, okay, I don't know if I can insert this video, but I will. So this happened literally just the other day. I was sitting here, like right here, and all of a sudden this green ball, this little green ball, comes out of the corner over here and rolls towards me, and all I see is like green coming at me. So I'm like, what the hell? So I look down, and I see this green ball, and it stops. and then it just starts circling, like doing like this weird motion. And my boyfriend's like, it's because the floor was uneven. And I was like, if the floor was uneven, why did it roll at me in the first place, you know? And the fan wasn't on, so I don't know. Like, it just freaked me out. And my coworkers were like, we're gonna die. I'm usually scarfing down these nuggets, but I guess since I just love to talk to myself, they're going down pretty slow. One thing that I can't handle is like exorcisms. I can't handle that. I can't handle it. It scares me. Because like, ever since I watched The Exorcism of Emily Rose, and it was like based on a true story. Oh God, no. We don't play that here. Like literally, that's one of my biggest fears, is to be like possessed by a demon, you know? I mean, it wouldn't be much different from who I am right now, but I mean, hey, still a little scary, but I guess that's life, you know? Okay, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this short little mukbang slash ghost story time. Make sure you go like this video, give it a big fat thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, all that good stuff. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter for updates on videos and everything like that. Stay tuned for the next video, and have a good one. Bye.